Hello there. My name is Dylan, and I just want to talk about the visions and things from the Lord, God Almighty, and just want to give praise and glory to Him, and just to talk about Him and I think my testimony, experiences with the Lord, and just to give praise and glory to Him, and just to let you guys know. And well, this video will be about end times and just some visions from the Lord, and just want to talk to you guys about it. And the first uh, I think end times, you know, vision, or actually a dream. Some of them are dreams. Most of them were like moving visions, or while you're awake. But this one was a dream. And by the way, any dream from the Lord, it's straight from His word, or just something. It's too vivid. You remember everything of it for really forever. And, um, amazing. And well, this one, Revelation, or the end times, and in the dream, it doesn't matter what you're doing in the dream, but it just happens. And it's in actual places. It was right in front of my house. Nothing odd about it. It was just like your ordinary house, and it was very vivid. My brother was there. I was outside, and I turned to my right, and the sun, or no, it was the moon, turned blood. Not just like a blood moon that we see. It was so dark blood. It was, wow. It was, everything was dark, almost pitch black, but with a very, very dark tone of red. But it was just like just like blood, but it was just so, wow. It was scary. It was just, wow. It literally, I think to me, the moon literally turned to blood. To me, it was just darker than anything, and that's what happened. It was just almost pitch black, and I'm going inside, tell my brother. It's all vivid, by the way. It's like I was just there, and I tell him, "Hey, it's actually happening, and the end times are here." And he goes, "No way," or I think something like along the lines like that. And I said, "Come here," and it's still blood red. And because where we live, by the way, because where we live is right next to our house. It's like some hills, and not mountains, but hills, pretty decent sized hills. It's like a 100 something feet up, or maybe 200, who knows. And I go outside, it's still a blood moon. I mean, just really dark, by the way. It's really dark, by the way. And I look to my left, where you can see the hill and some mountains. And for some reason, there were three gigantic beings. I didn't see any detail, but there, it was like a walking shadow. I guess it was just that dark, but you couldn't see any features, or at least to me. I saw one feature that was because I saw three of them from the distance, and they were just taller than the mountains, like human beings like us, but they were just like giants. If I were to interpret it, or just since I've just been looking at Genesis, and just just also hearing about it, and Nephilim, or you know, because to me, when Jesus said the days shall be like Noah, and it didn't, it also meant that because everyone was just, even, it's referring to what's happening now. Just, it's just exactly what's been happening back then in the days of Noah, when they've been sinning, and to the point that it's just God flooded the earth. But instead of, a flood, God's gonna destroy, the earth by when just really everything you see in Revelation, the hail, and the wormwood. I saw another one like that. It was very brief, but it was just like an image of a meteor coming. But I didn't see it hit, but it was just wormwood. Um, what else? It's a lot of things. But in the vision, or oh no, the dream, because there's three of them in the distance, and one of them walked in on my street. Imagine it was nearly pitch black, but you kind of still see everything. And you on your street or your hometown, you see a 200, 300 foot giant walk in on your street, and you have nowhere to go. And I look at this being, and it's still pitch black. There's no features really, or you see toes and all that. And the only feature I saw was like some hair alongside his face. I didn't even see like a mouth or anything. It was just so dark, I guess. And but it was so much the worst. It's the worst fear. It's worse than the fear of running from somebody in a dream, because that's like just of your mind and it's just mental. But this is just from the Lord through his spirit. Sorry, I had a little stutter. Through his spirit, and um, it was the worst fear. It was just worse than that. By the way, I fell on the ground, just calling his name, Jesus and Jesus and Jesus, and it went away. The giant went away. There's still blood moon, and um, what else? I think that was about it. But I, man, I woke up in just fear and God, well, I guess I have enough time to tell another vision of the angel from the Lord. I actually saw an angel, or actually two dreams, and praise and glory to God. And um, it's not just the dreams, guys, that from the Lord that about the end times, how close we are. And recently, I'm actually feeling in myself that it's soon. Like it's just it's just like it's like having deja vu, but instead of something seeming familiar, but it's like something bad's gonna happen, really bad, and yeah. But yeah, guys, I'll explain other things because really don't have enough time. Um, but anyway, if you guys watch this or stumble upon it, thank you so much for watching, and just want to bless you guys so much. Just love and peace and joy, and just that you will grow in the Lord and just seek Him and know Him, love Him with all your heart, and just don't be afraid of the enemy. Um, anyway, God bless, and see you next time.